Yeah, and everything, you know. My phone is not charging, which is disappointing. Oh, got 2 subscribers. I'm at 195. Damn, bro. Today, my stream is doing well. 5 subscribers away from reaching 200 subscribers. Let me go to. My brain went somewhere else. I'm genuinely surprised to see my channel this high. Growth is something I always get surprised by. I'm so grateful. And I'm very hungry too. Oh well. I can stream a few hours and I'll eat some food. So I can keep up with you. Yo, it looks cool. It's using a bunch of DLC thrusters. I can give it a push if you wanna. The DLC thrusters have a different fire color if you look closely. It has a blue fire, like the fighters, you know? The SU fighters. Uh, I see. Why are you scared? It is almost 2,500 tons. I need to modify the rear a little bit. You have to build larger. You don't have to, you know, make it larger than me. As long as the ship is, you know, in your desire, you know, like you love it, you like it. Uh, you will. I'm not gonna stop you, you know. I always want to see a larger ship, as long as it doesn't lag the game, you know. Like this ship might make the game laggy. You will beat my ship in every aspect. I wish you a bunch of luck. I'm trying to make this thing, you know, function. If I make, if I'm in a mentality about a you know race or a contest, I won't focus on the ship's quality. By the way, the ship was destroyed. That was an accident. One of the thrusters disconnected and exploded the whole ship. Nearly the whole ship. So I had to tweak the settings of the game and so nothing can get destroyed in this world. Hmm. Let's see. It has to be... Yeah. Like this. I'm still using heavy armor for the rear, you know. The ship is producing... I did a little bit calculation, you know. I'm not good at math. I like math, but I'm not good with it, you know. So, a strange combo. You like it, but you're not good with it. Uh, but what I'm trying to say was this ship has almost around, let's say, 60, not 60, 56 tons of push power, you know, thrust power. Oh, you're struggling with internet? I see. Yeah, you can take it easy. Like if you're downloading anything or updating anything or you know having devices that are using internet but they are not being used, you can turn them off and spare some, you know, connection speed. What the hell happened now? Something got disconnected? What got disconnected? You're not doing anything right now? I see. I see, I see. I like how it looks, you know. They will have all separated connections. It's already larger than the ship itself, you know, the thrusters are larger than the bomber. The Grand Angelia Empire, I see. I like the name. Yeah, it does look cool. It took a bunch of hours to finalize the rear design of it. I need to redesign the center maybe. It feels weak. Angelia. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Angelia. Angelia. Without the G, I see. Anlia. Anlia. I'm very sorry if I'm saying it wrong. How do I do this side? Like that. Then it should fit. Ah, I see what I'm doing wrong. Well, let me read the chat. You want to say something before you leave, OG? Thank you, OG. Thank you. Because you said that, my heart feels like it's melting, you know, of love. I really appreciate you saying that. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, OG. I wish you a good night, friend. Thank you so much. Like, I do get angry time to time. I might sound disrespectful, and I don't like that side of me, but sadly that it does appear time to time. I do my best to, you know, be a respectful person. And I really love you guys too, especially the support you guys are giving me. It really means a lot to me. And like, thanks to you guys, I'm almost reaching 200 subscribers. Like, I'm better than this for me. Like, I don't care much about being very famous, you know. Like, I care about getting up to only 500 subscribers, and I'm just I achieved my goal, you know. Then my life is, you know, complete. And I care about your happiness as well, Lex. You know. I really care about, you know, you guys being here for me and, you know, chit-chatting along. And sharing our moments, our hobbies, you know. And our creativity. What is happening? Yeah, true, such is the friends you make on the journey, true. Okay, that block fell. That's the noise. I should reduce the game audio because I think it stood out for you guys. Reduce it a teeny tiny bit. I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way. Like when I was building the ship off camera, I was watching and listening to the anime because people were overhyping it a lot. I built a wrong thruster. Let me switch that out. You know? I feel like you're gonna say something very silly. I sense something. Okay, that should be, yeah, it's a perfect. Okay. Golden Eagles, I see. I sense something. I knew it. I knew it. If you had Golden Eagles. Sadly, I cannot waste money. Or give out money, precisely. What a nice thought. I like the thrusters on this thing a lot. The fuel consumption is... It's a huge lie, but it should be more fuel consumption here. But I'm using refineries or something like that. Information from someone I know. Hmm. Nah, I cannot give that willy-nilly out in the open. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm gonna Google this real quick because the thrusters here are small, by the way. Small thrusters means, a weaker output. Space engineers. The visual looks great, but they are different in size, you know? Like this thrust is a little bit longer and this one is a little bit shorter. Does the different DLC. Gonna go mountain biking? I wish you bunch of luck, bunch of fun. I really like the sound of that, you know. I'll see you in 1 to 2 hours, and I'll be most likely still streaming. Are you gonna leave later? I see. It's fun, but sometimes scary. Yeah, you'll be on a mountain, you know, like if you make a mistake or you lean too much on the down the mountain, it gets scary. Like I have fear of heights. I'm not afraid of admitting that, but I it still amazes me how the world is so large, you know. Yeah, like I think fear of height is a common thing, by the way. Okay, I've googled it. It doesn't have a difference in power. Good to know. Let me go to the stream chat now. The fear of falling. Like, yeah, that's everyone's fear. I'm big fear of height. I have a fear of height because um, the dread you're getting, the feeling you're getting from it. Like, yeah, I'll be afraid of falling, of course, But seeing it up close, personal in your eyes, you know how high a point is. It just gives me sweaty hands, you know, and my legs become a little bit numb. Build a rocket ship, like a ship that goes to its target and blow up, like with NASA. So detachable parts, you mean? That's gonna be very difficult then. Honestly, I don't know if I can make one. It is possible, yes, but with my shitty skills that I have in this game, not sure. Only that goes up. Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, it's easy, you know. Like put a gyroscope in the ship and you can technically fly it. Uh, Something like this. It's so strange to use large thrusters to go to the left and right, but this thing has to do this because it's very heavy. Zero gyroscopes, but then it's not a rocket. Rockets have gyroscopes. At least some do, like the newer ones, because they have to turn in space. Like every ship is equipped with that. I don't know the Apollo ones or like the devices in the ship. It has gyroscopes because you can use RCS. Build a mouse. Oh god. Nah. Like I've already built a turret that is the weight of a mouse. No, not a weight. Let me see. I think mouse is like 120 tons, and this turret is like 357 tons. Without tracks, you can use vanilla mods. Oh no, you cannot use it on PlayStation. On PC, I believe. Actually, certain vanilla mods can be used, but I don't know which one though. The large turrets, yeah, they shoot with R2. I've changed them the day you've taught me or showed me, you know how to do it. They shoot by R2 buttons. I've changed them. I think yesterday or the day you showed me how to do. Hmm. There. Let's see. I want to make it like this. So there's a gap here. This gap is gonna have a T-shaped conveyor belt. Why am I doing this? Everything is gonna be connected by a separate conveyor belt in case if a thruster fails. I'm gonna build the custom turrets later though. If you're talking about building the ship currently while, you know, chit-chatting with me, then you're ahead of me. I'm still very slow building the ship. I'm mainly going for the aesthetic looks, you know, also for the function, of course, but mainly the aesthetic looks of it. Like I'm gonna make it functioning for sure, but first comes the looks. So the conveyor belt's gonna be a little bit different. I see. Like the Germans. The Germans. Low quality function. Not low quality. Let's say a decent quality. Like local is like basically functioning at the bare minimum, you know? Oh yeah, I have to make the lift thrusters now. Incredible function and good looks. Well, I would say like you have to make something like this, but a little bit better. Like it looks amazing, but it can have improvements. This thing can have more improvements. Complicated functions. Mm, yeah, you can make like what kind of complicated functions? Can I? Oh, I can do double layer? Oh, you mean like that? Then you're making off overcomplicated stuff, you mean? I'm not sure about that though. Like making overcomplicated stuff. Because in Space Engineers you have unlimited resources, at least creative, unlimited resources, bunch of options, you're not limited, so you don't have to make complicated stuff. You have easy access to simple stuff to it. I see, I see. I'm just sharing my opinion, you know. You can make a good looking functioning ship, not overcomplicated. Like the bomber. It could have been more complicated with producing the bombs and dropping them. For example, it might have used a connector block instead of a merge block, which makes a bomb, uh, uh, not connect to the connector right away, so it's gonna move around. It's OG versus you versus me. Yeah, I'm more like I'm not you're not fighting me. You're fighting BNL. I created BNL, and I don't care much about BNL. I care about the stories that I make about BNL. Because there's not only BNL there, there's another faction, maybe a third faction, but BNL and a unknown faction. The unknown faction is hidden, secret. We technically. Like, you made the ship, but yeah, no, what am I saying? You helped me gave me the idea. Yeah, my bad. You you were like the flint and I was the stone, you know? Like, you gave the spark and I made the fire, you know? Like, I made the fire go on further, like, I threw the fire, wood on the fire. You were the spark of BNL. My bad. Apologies. I did not mean to say me. I don't know what I was thinking. Most likely forgot there. Ah, you gotta go? I see. Thanks so much for coming by. I hope I see you soon in 1 to 2 hours. I hope I'll be still streaming because it will be like when you come back, it will be like 2:30 a.m. No, 2:30, 2:40 a.m. And then I must think I'll stop there around that time. You don't have to force yourself or hurry yourself on mountain biking. Please, you travel safely. And yeah, I hope I see you. Now I have to work on this on my own some. So lonely. I'm so lonely. Nah, I'm joking. Uh, I need to think a lot if I can. Like I need to look for my brain cells. if they want to be found. Does this look too ugly? I don't think it's very ugly. Because if I don't do it, I have a bunch of flat area, flat side. I want it to have a more round shape, you know? It's like having a pizza without the shape of a pizza. It's just, I don't know, dough. Or bread. Maybe bread. I like bread. I love it, even. Hmm. Okay. Not looking too bad. I don't know what your weight already is, so let's check your weight. Not very heavy, so I'm very happy. That sounds or rhymes perfectly. How heavy? Very happy. You know? Should I be a rapper? Nah. I'm too good to be a rapper. Hmm. Poop, poop, pop. It's gonna take a bunch of time finishing this thing off on camera. Uh, but what else can I do? But to enjoy this game. Gotta use a mix of heavy armor and light armor here. I could normally make it more efficient with spacing, you know. Hmm. Something like this, maybe? Then expand outwards. Expansion. And can I make you expand more? A little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit overlaying or sticking out, you know? Yeah. Something like that. I want the side thrusters a little bit covered, you know? You know? Because I don't know. I'm saying random stuff. Sometimes you blabber stuff to keep your mind busy. Like that. Not a huge fan, but it might work. Okay. Hmm. That's not gonna be heavy, that's gonna be light. I'm trying to spare as much weight as possible. Why? The more heavy it is, the more headaches it's gonna give me. Okay. Hmm. Not liking it. Not at all. Like, it feels like too thin. It does look smooth, like really smooth. Hmm. Let's see. I want to make it stick out a little bit more. This is light armor, yeah. Sometimes you have to be precise. And I don't like to be precise. It's taking a bunch of brain cells, for which I can't not give out free willingly. The more I think, the stupider I become. Hmm. Hmm. Her. This is not looking smooth. Not smooth at all. Maybe smooth as my brain. If it's smooth as my brain, I like it. If not, I don't like he. I did turn off the damage, so there won't be any damage if I make this fall. For which I won't. Because I'm a genius. My geniusness does not know no bound. I think. I hope. Because thinking is hard. Okay. More. Come on. Okay. Yep. Now I have to make this look smooth. Like my brain. Found it. Smooth as a brain of mine. No smoother brain can be found like mine. Ta-da! That looks great. Just make a small connection, like my Wi-Fi router. That. C shape. It's gonna like this is gonna take bunch of time connecting to each other. That's what I thought right now. Especially if it's like a double layer connection. It's taking inspiration from that ship on the right. Yeah, that few. Okay. Even in creative, that's hitting hard. Getting kicked in the groin. Um. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Perfecto. Can I make this like transition perfectly? Because that's like that's hmm hmm it's annoying me. It's annoying my eyes. It's burning my eyes like a vampire. What would be like to be a vampire? I would die because I love to eat garlic. Not like a lot, but I'll be I'll I'll die as a vampire. Hmm. I can make it like this, maybe. But this looks hella smooth, you know. And I want to be satisfied. And not whatever I'm feeling right now. I'm not feeling satisfied. Not at all. Not even close. Oh, this is reaching my satisfaction. Something is tingling in my brain. Like Spider-Man but with space engineers. My tingle sensation. Tinkle wingle. Winkle tingle. Is that heavy armor? That is heavy armor. Okay. Light armor. Pop, 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 pop. You'll understand why I'm making this light armor. Like, unreasonable additional weight is your doom, you know? It's gonna end up killing you, murdering you, drop kicking you. Drop kicking might be overkill, but you know what I mean. No one wants to be drop kicked unless you're a man that enjoys pain. Then I don't know. We don't know. Oh, I got a notification. Oh, it's from Lex. Yeah, I'm checking out Discord. Nice forest. Alright. Let's go back here. Boop. Boop. Let's put light armor. Let's put heavy armor. Heavy. Pretty poise. Very slow process. Like it's gonna take way more time. This can generally take a month for me. Or let's say at worst a month, at best 2 weeks. If my brains are working right, you know. Off camera I'll be faster, you know, because I've been focusing more. You almost finished yours? I see. I'm slow? Yeah, I'm very slow. I like to take my time, you know. If you give me a exam, I'll finish it at the last second. Let's see. I'm that type of guy. Perfect. You gotta go? I see. I'll see you soon again. Okay, it does look better. But I can make it look even better, you know. How's your weight? Almost 3,000 tons. It's already reaching the weight of a bomber that I made. Already even. Imagine the amounts of jump drives. Oh. It's gonna require at least 30 jump drives. 30. 30 jump drives. Oh. Emotional damage. Too much damage, critical damage. Finish him, basically. I'm doing something wrong. Yep, I did something wrong. And I'm proud. I don't know why. Heavy armor. Ah, I see. I don't see. No, I see. I'm not blind. I'm perfectly fine. My vision, it's great. Maybe. I don't know. I've never tested. I'm too good to be tested. Or too dumb. Most likely the second one. Are Does not have ammo. Okay, I got worried for a second. That is looking better. Yeah. It feels strong, you know. I sense strength from it. Weight just below 3,000 tons. I think I can lift this with my bare hands. With ease even. Zero struggle. I'ma even listen to stuff, so I'ma lock in, I'll be silent. But I'm still here. And if anyone has questions, feel free to ask. I'll try my absolute best with my full power, my almighty power to answer you guys. I need to check my charger real quick. Okay. Like that. I will reboot my phone. There like so much stuff turned on. Okay. Can I? My phone is not phoning. Okay. Let's see. Checking something on my phone. My phone, iPhone. I am the phone. Or change my way of thinking. Of existence. Alright. Reducing my mic. Let's do direction on my mic. Alright. I'm back. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, now the easy part. Can I do something like this? Hmm. 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 How can I make this look very good? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I'm afraid I need to extend this. Yeah. It's too short, you know. It's gonna have like, I don't know. I wish I could go load larger thrusters, but I don't have that. Technically, the side thrusters are more powerful than the thrusters that are pushing the ship. And I don't like that, because you have like, let's see, 8, 10, 20. And this already has like 12. 12. Actually, it's not that bad. Alright, I'm back. Hmm. Good. Hmm. 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 I have to make this expand more. Ion, 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 ion. Then thruster, thruster, thruster. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove, 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 remove. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like this. Okay. Hmm. 'Let's work on this side. Four thousand, 4.3 thousand. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Look at the fuel consumption. Holy moly. Three opposed to it's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it has to be like remove, 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 remove. Ion thrusters. The reason I'm not removing the top is because actually I can remove the top. Yeah. It's because it can disconnect and fall around. That's too much thrusters. Hmm. 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 It looks solid though. The question is how heavy is it? 5.4 tons. Hmm. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now thrusters. Hmm. I really love how this is going. Getting good vibes from this. Yes. I really like this. I love it even. Hmm. My eyes. Yeah. Okay. Good. Perfect. Nice. Hmm. 6,000 tons. This thing's gonna surpass 50,000 tons, isn't it? Hmm. There. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Does this look weird though? Have to do the same on the other side. Can I push this away? Nope. Hmm. 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 Yeah, this looks better. Hmm. Perfect fit. Hmm. 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 Like that. It's not a very reliable connection, but it's a connection nonetheless. Okay, I'm redesigning the rear actually. Oh, that's a problem. I have to lift up the ship more. But I don't have anything in existence that can lift this thing up. Hmm. I'ma end the stream actually a little bit soon, I'm afraid. But, but, I like how this is going. Sadly, it's gonna be heavier than I had expected. Because I think I require to make this longer. So, it's gonna be like this. Not just like that. Then it's thinner and round. I think it's gonna reach to the tree even. This is I guess, a warship, you know? I gotta make fighters for it. Or most likely drones that will fight for me. I believe this is a ship that would use a nuclear reactor because it does have the space for it. Instead of using bunch of, you know, um, hydrogen generators. The weight will be a problem for sure. How much is the weight? 6,500 tons. And I'm not even working on the frame of it, by the way. I do work the frame around the engine, but the main frame, the weaponry... Oh, brother. This is the frame of the ship, and these are the cannons, by the way. I'ma redesign the turrets. I think I have a design in mind. It's gonna be like something like... expanding outwards. So they will have limited gun depression, if I can give them. Because Clang will destroy the ship. Audio warning, I'm on fire. Or not? That did. Why did you not fire? How strange. Does it go same for the Gatling guns? No way. No, it does work for the Gatling guns. I might have forgotten to put it on them. It looks so cool. I love that. I truly love the firepower on that thing. These are the assault cannons, these are the machine guns, and I'm thinking of making a autocannon. But I think I want to stick to the assault cannons, you know. I might make like twin turret, twin size, you know, two cheeks on each side. Not two cheeks, one cheek on each side. So it can carry like 8 assault cannons on the vehicle. But this has the superior power, firepower. This has 2 kilometers of range, fire range. The assault cannons are like 1.4 kilometers. This has a superior fire rate. As you can see, it's a single turret. It can be a double turret cannon, but I shall see about it. The size of this thing is humongous. Like, look at the space that I have. This can be a whole ass hangar, by the way. A whole ass hangar. I can fit drones in this space. And even have a medical bay if needed. The only downside is I need to make this airtight. And the door large enough to fit a, you know, to open and close. Hangar doors, I mean. So I need to design those that are meant to fly in space. Because this ship is quite the most advanced ship I've ever made. Not made, still making. Still making on the way. Heaviest ship I've ever gonna make. I can make it more advanced, but it will be more time consuming. This is like the engine itself of the ship is the size of the bomber. And it's gonna have like almost twice the length. So let's say this is a small bomber, this can be a medium ship, and next to that can be a fuck ton heavy ship. But I really like the designs. The reason that I'm making less lore content is because of this. My reasoning is that it takes so much time. I'm add more batteries to see how much it needs to function. Actually, not much, honestly, because the batteries are charging itself. That's enough for the ion thrusters. Yep. Just enough, 90. I need to make the thrusters that lift the ship up, and yeah, it's still not done. Hmm. Should I make it a single row of thrusters? Hmm. How did I make the thrusters to lift this thing? Ah, I see. That's how I did it. The sheer weight on this thing, it's gonna be insane. Insanity. So 2 blocks, 1, 2. Where does it start? It starts there. It's gonna be here. Yeah, okay. So like this. Like that. Do you guys think it can lift its own weight? I most likely don't think it can. At least destruction's off, so I can risk it. One, two, 3, 4. Perfect. It just fits. Hmm. Okay. So it is higher or equal height? Equal height, okay. And there. Hmm. I really don't like how this looks. It looks simple. Let's make this a little bit round. Let's hope the game doesn't dislike this. for which it will, honestly. But I like to put it down, just for the looks. Just for the looks. I've had a bunch of stuff. Ooh, it's already at 7,000 tons. This one will have like superior lift power. Yeah, the fuel consumption goes to the craziness, you know. Those are hard-working machines. They will blow up. I'm at batteries here. You know why? It has empty space. Okay. Where's battery? There's battery. There's the battery. Where's the battery? There's the battery. Okay. Do you guys think it can lift itself? Okay. I'm gonna sim for like 10 more minutes, and I think I'll be ending it. How heavy are you now? Almost 7,500 tons. The one that I made in survival is 15,000 tons, I think. There it is. Let's hope this is the right way. Yes, it is. Quick size comparisons. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't come even close. Holy shit. It's generally the largest ship that I've made then. How much do you weigh? Bro. How much left power do you have? One, two, three, 4, 8, 10. Let's see, 4, 8, 9, 11, like 10, 11, yeah, not in not order. 13, 13 large thrusters lifting it up. 13. And this has 4, 8, 16 and counting. It doesn't have space for it. Of the shit. As long as I have 13 thrusters, let's say 10 thrusters, it can lift itself. 7.5. 7.5, you have 9.5. Yeah. I think you can. This thing can lift itself. I just need to give it more power. Okay. Yeah, this is generally the heaviest ship I've ever made. So I can technically fly this thing. In theory. Okay? It's gonna be so strange for me to see this thing fly. Because that ship is able to fly at 9,500 tons. And I can make this thing fly for sure. It has almost the same amounts of thrusters. Almost. It has 4, 8, 12. And a bunch of small thrusters lifting it up. Same goes for that ship. It has a bunch of small thrusters, but as I said, in theory it should be good. Okay. Gotta add small thrusters. I for sure need like bunch of hydrogen tanks. And bunch of gyroscopes. That should be enough. Okay, I'm flying. Okay. Oh shit, I'm not reverse thrust. That's my bad. But if it has more rear thrust than upward thrust. Okay, I technically made this thing fly. I think it's level, not yet. It's quite level now. It's stationary. Is it? It is. Okay, now I have to increase the landing gear. I want to do it a bit more front actually. Right around here. Landing gear. Because I need a bunch of space at the rear. $20 blocks. I think I need a little bit more altitude. Maybe I can squeeze it. Yeah. I'm secure. Okay, let's get back to it. I forgot to add the other small thrusters here. Oops. Then I would have more lift power. That's like more than enough lift power, but you always appreciate extra power. Why would you refuse additional power, you know? And now ion thrusters. I wish I could make the center point look like that, you know? Maybe I can. Expand it a little bit. Because it looks very bland for me. How should I do this though? It has to be a singular block difference from the top and bottom. Okay. Had to see that coming. Okay, and something like this. Because I want to make the shape look good. And that's led by you guys. Yep. Gotta make the small connection because large grid thrusters are not connected to anything. Like that. This one's sticking out. Should I make it outside or inside? I think inside is more preferable. Something like this. Yeah. I'm still figuring stuff out. There goes that side. Okay. Okay. Now, thruster. Just one block higher. And add the smaller ones in between. How does it look from a distance? No. I don't know. I think it's the shape, the block shape of it. I think that's what I don't like about it. So if I remove this, then I kinda like it now, like this. I don't know. The larger the ship is, the more difficult it is for me to, make a final design out of it. Let me check the weight of it. If I reach 12,000 or 10,000 tons, it won't be able to lift its own weight. the cargo capacity is gonna be the same. Like, not the same, I would say like 4 large cargo container carrying ammo, other stuff. Yeah, 4. Maybe more, but like this is like the bare minimum I can do for the ship. But look at the size of the ship. Like if I add a turret, let's say one of these, it does not come close to it. I think I might put few custom turrets on the ship. It was designed to, hold custom turrets actually. Maybe I'm gonna make custom turrets like these on top of it. These are very small, even smaller than... Actually, it will take more space. I would say the same amount of space. I can make it take less space depending on the position. But, in theory, this looks promising. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, sadly. I feel a little bit tired. I'm gonna work a little bit off camera. I got a new subscriber, 196. Damn. 4 subscribers and I got it. Let me check something. Hmm. Okay, I'm back. I had to check something real quick. Quickity, quickity, quick. I'm gonna go to the stream history chat, and thank everyone. I see, I believe KOT has subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Let's see. Channel. So I'm gonna thank OG and Lex, both of them, for coming by. You guys, I really appreciate you for coming by for today's stream. I really appreciate you guys, truly. Uh, Thank you so much for supporting me and pushing me to this distance. Oh, you're back. I'm gonna end the stream though. Um, the timing. Oh no. Now I was thanking everyone that came by. I can play a little bit longer then. Uh, Repeat the speech. Now I can scroll back. So then I'm gonna need not end the stream. I'll stay. I don't know if you're gonna check if you're checking up on me, or I don't know if you're still mountain biking. If you are, then I'm at the stream. If you still are, you came all the way back home. I kind of feel like leaving you out. But this is the progress on the ship, by the way. If you're curious, it is 7,500 tons. Um, it can fly. It can carry its own weight. Uh, there. It does not have any reverse thrusters. It's able to withstand its own weight pretty damn well, even though it's missing its own thrusters. It's not very fuel efficient yet. If it emotional in speech, Yeah, I also me too. But I'm gonna keep streaming then a little bit, so I don't leave you out. Oh God. Okay. I don't have any reverse thrust, so the moment I hit the gas thrust, forward thrust, I cannot stop. I spawned this ship for the size comparison, and this ship, uh, compared to that ship, it's small, as you can see. There's it's a little bit larger than the the engines. You're crying in the. You're crying? No, don't have to cry. Don't. It's the best one you've ever heard. Thanks, thanks a bunch. Ah shit, I think I built the thrust wrong, I believe. Because it has like one, two, three, four. And it has here one, two, three. And this has to be four. Oh no. Oh no. I made the oopsies. Oopsie doop. Oopsie doopsie. Oh no 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 no. A second one? Really? So the first one was not enough, so they try again? Okay. When did that happen and what? And one god stepped in. Oh. And what happened? Where's the other guards? This has to drop? Oh shit, this why are you guys not falling? Like, why were they not falling? I purposely disconnected them. It was, I made a mistake. Is it a bomber? It's too large to be a bomber. Like, it is way too large to be a bomber. I can convert into the bomber, but the payload of the bomb is gonna be like, I don't know. I think if one bomb can contain. Let me calculate. 37 warheads. One bomb can hold 37 warheads if I design a bomb like that. You can take inspiration from the this bomber. Use merge blocks, and I don't know how the ship looks, the size of it, but use as if you have a large ship, you have a bunch of space inside the ship, you can make it larger. Let me read the chat. Pushing the bombs. Ooh, that's gonna be dangerous. So you're gonna push them with a piston, I guess. Pushing that with a piston is kinda dangerous. Let's say if it's not connected to anything and you're pushing it just a disconnected bomb, the opportunity or the chance is like very high to tumble over and explode on the ship. Piston with a merge block. Sure, but it won't like if you push it, the best distance it can be launched at is like this. I think I would say like 10 blocks of distance. maybe 20. Let me read the chat. I'm curious about your design then. Alright. I kinda see what you mean. I, I I think I have a rough image in my mind what you mean. Okay, time to change this. I'm gonna rebuild the thrusters, I guess, because I made a tiny mistake. Teeny tiny mistake. That cost, I think, an hour of work. Or build time, I guess. Not an hour precisely. Oh, so, I see, nice. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. As long as the ship can carry its own weight, you know, that's all. That's what all matters. There. I see. I prefer to put the bombs on the center, I believe. I think it's easier to aim like that, I guess. But maybe bombs from the sides, it can uh, increase the area of damage. Depends of the size of the ship, you know. So it should not fly directly on top of the target. Like it should be above it, yes, but not precisely. Then just dropping bombs around the target. You can also add a dragon. I see. And rocket launchers as flares and countermeasures. The only way you can use countermeasures is like decoys. You can install decoys in your ship and maybe shoot them out if you wanna. And they target that. You can somewhat make flares in this game. It is possible. Like there are decoys that literally make the enemy track the target. But how are you planning to fire the rockets then? As flares? That was kinda loud. Okay, now I can add the thrusters here. 4. And Let's use you. This thing is gonna be a quite heavy. I thought this is gonna be like I thought the blue one uh, was larger than the one that I'm currently making, but I was greatly mistaken. This thing is way larger than I thought it would be. Kinda went overboard here. The blue one, I built it in survival. Like with no symmetry, with no creative, just in survival. With my bare minimum resources. It is a failed project. It's 9,500 tons, and it's an unfinished ship, so if it was finished, it would be like 12,000 tons heavy. There. Yeah, I have more hours on the game, you know, that's why I have more experience. That's the difference we have, you know. But our creativity, yeah, that's something we come born with, you know. Yes. You should be the right positioning. I would believe you would destroy me. You will make the craziest design. The ship is planned to be used in the lore. I don't know if I'm gonna make a combat video. The thrusters. I'll add more thrusters, of course. It's not all of it. I think this would be a medium class ship, and I'm gonna make a large class ship. Let's say light, medium, heavy, and maybe super heavy. The super heavy might not come to existence because it might lag the game. Yeah, I thought this should be medium because this is like a little bit more twice the size of the bomber. And this thing looks medium sized to me. Oh, there goes my phone. It fell. Um, I'm curious how the future one's gonna look, the large one. 1000. Yeah, like this is gonna take me maybe 2 weeks, 1 month. And if I'm gonna make a heavy class, it might take me maybe also a month. I will be more experienced, you know, by that time. I'll be more faster. So I think the same time around about this ship. If I focus more on space engineers than War Thunder, I can finish this thing maybe 2 weeks. I do need a second person if I'm gonna make a combat video. I don't mind to be on the side of the side that's gonna get obliterated. I need to see like I need to check if I can make a good clip, you know. But I think I want to be able to make it on the stream if we're gonna make a clip together because our audio should be not be recorded, you know, because it's gonna break the immersion of it. Take your time, you know. Hmm. The huge one. Yeah, that's gonna take a bunch of time. Like, I'm not even finished building this thing yet, you know? Let's not get our hopes too high. How did I do it on this direction? Like that, I see. This thing will be around then 30 tons, maybe 40 tons. I thought it would be 50 tons originally, but by the looks of it, my assumptions are wrong, and for which I'm very happy for. At as many as weaponry as possible. It depends, you know, because I want to make this vehicle not lore accurate, but reasonable in story modes. Like, if you're gonna make a vehicle, don't make it like crazy, you know. Like, make it with your own taste, but keep the immersion in the vehicle, you know. Let's see. Like, you can make the craziest vehicles, yes, but I cannot promise it if it's gonna be in the lore, you know. Like, you see this ship with, you know, the realistic look of it, you know, like for example this ship, with, you know, decent amounts of weapons, you know, and you have a, for example, your version of it, for example, and you want to add your stuff on it, and you add like bunch of guns, then it breaks the realism of it, you know. Like, it doesn't need to be equally powered, you know. You can have more guns than me, that's totally fine. But I don't want to see a ship that has like 5 cannons on the right, 9 cannons on the top, like that crazy. If it can fit and it looks good, you know, you can do it. And I don't want to limit you a bunch. If you want to have a crazy looking ship, you can do that. Panzerhaus Angelandine, I'm saying that wrong. The question is, what few railguns? I want to keep railguns out, not because I have limitations on the story. How should I do that? We can make videos together, but non-lore wise then, you know? Because, for example, railguns are cool guns, yes. I want to use railguns like high-tech technology, you know? Uh, like, I want to give each and every weapon their own value. If I use a railgun willy-nilly, you know? Like, railgun there, railgun to the left, the value of weaponry goes away. Like, you see a railgun, and then you think, alright, all the weapons are pointless to have on your vehicle, you know? You can do it with OG, of course. You can talk with OG about it. OG is better, better edited than me, you know? Yeah, I don't know if it's a war yet. Like, I don't know how the lore is gonna go precisely. Cold War like battle. Yeah, I kinda get what you mean. Are you in the car? I see. Oh, you just arrived home. I see, I see. Like that. I can technically make a version of this being a bomber, but I don't know. War was bad. Hot War? What? Hot War? I'll put light armor here. Let me read the chat. You don't have to, you know. You don't have to make frames for me. I always like to redesign other ships, you know. Like a friend of mine had a habit like that, and I was like, why not do the same habit that he has, you know? I want to see what makes it so fun, enjoyable. And I kinda see how he enjoys adjusting other vehicles. Where did I put that block? Wait. There. Oh yeah, okay. It belongs there. Okay. I was about to say. But next to it, it has to be a sloped. Not that. That. No. I'm doing something wrong, but I do not see the difference. Oh, wait, I see, I think. Like that, yeah. And then it's sloped right away. Oh, that has a difference, though. Okay, I see what I did here. Okay. I thought that wasn't a problem, but... No. Can we create a banner? I already have a flag for the ship that I'm building, you know. I'm gonna change some designs of it. I already have a cool music scene or audio scene or whatever it's called now. So I'm kinda hyped about that. Who? About the second faction that I'm making. The ship that I'm building right now is from the second faction. And they are a separate entity, let's say, from Beyond Hell. This ship does not belong to the Beyond Hell. It's a ship that the only thing I can say is the Forgotten Country. Triple B. In Bad Boys Band. Uh, yeah, forgotten. Not forgotten, precisely. Like, forgotten is a big word that I'm throwing out. But it's not the same nation, country that it is, or used to be. I won't hint too much on the, uh, country, or that I'm creating. The only thing I can say, like a forgotten country, you know. Spanish Empire. I don't know why, but I like that idea, but no, not that. Something like that. I want to make a frame go inward because I need a bunch, build a bunch of ion thrusters pushing the ship now. High tea? Hmm. Oh, this thing is gonna be so heavy. I can feel it in my bones. I'll tell you, there's another tip. The faction that I have right now or building right now is the is a very old faction, older than B and L. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfecto. Hmm. I'll be genuinely happy if this thing can fly after I'm done building it. What kind of block can I use here? I should be using a block type like this. Yeah. It's already giving the round shape for it. And I can add like bunch of ion thrusters, I guess. I don't know how to add them yet, but I'm gonna find a way. If I reach like 10,000 tons, I'm uncertain if the ship is able to lift its own weight. Because, let me check again. 4, 8, 16. Let's say with the small thrusters accounted for, um 20 thrusters pushing the ship up. It's the same amount of thrusters that the ship is being pushed by the thrusters, even slightly more. So I can make the ship look directly up and not even lose altitude. Or upside down even. Let me read the chat. I cannot make a movie because I don't have a good editing skill yet. It's gonna be shorts because for a movie you'll be forced to make some cuts of the movie. You know, some stuff will be missed because a movie has a limited time. And I'm gonna make like short parts of it. You know, maybe on short posts. 2 quid per day. No, I don't wanna bother, and I wanna do it on my own because I have to eventually learn how to edit myself by doing, complicated edits. Actually, Lex, I'ma end the stream. So, I'ma stream tomorrow, as usual, War Thunder, up until I reach level 37, then I'll be, done with it. Then my War Thunder activity goes down. Um, I'm a stream late, say the speech. I'll be too embarrassed to say it now. I'll be too embarrassed. But thank you, and for OG for coming by and giving me the support. You know, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. You know, I'll I appreciate everything you guys did, and I hope I'll stream tomorrow as well. You know, for because my niece is over. Carl's being a good friend. Thank you, friend. As long as you enjoy my stream, I am happy. You know. And I hope like next month, May 29th, the stream will change, higher quality. Um, 1 month and or the stream gets better or it gets worse. So yeah, I won't waste any time now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for Lex for wishing me a good night. I wish you a good night as well. I hope you enjoy Space Engineers. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on the next stream. Bye bye.